YouTube? Above Average Code here. Today we'll be talking about the hardest multiplayer camos to acquire in Black Ops 6. Now, I will preface this video by saying the hardest camos to get on this game cannot even shake a stick at the old Black Ops camo grind, but some of them are still pretty challenging and definitely a bit rage-inducing. And I will also be covering mainly the special camos for some of the weapons, because although the mastery camos will be a little tough for some people, and they do take a little bit of skill, like 5 kills without dying, you don't have to do it too many times, and it is the same across the board for just about every weapon, so it's not really worth talking about those camos specifically. Now, the very first weapon I'll be talking about today is the baseball bat, because there is one very specific camo that literally had me slamming my fist on my desk. Now, the Torment camo, although a very straightforward camo, you just have to get 15 kills immediately after swapping to your baseball bat melee weapon. Sounds pretty straightforward. There's two reasons this one was an absolute nightmare. The first one is the challenge is bugged for a lot of people. I did not think it was that many people that had this problem, but I made a short about how to fix this bug and get it to count towards your camo, and a lot of people said it was very helpful. So the challenge is bugged where for some reason, even if you switch to the baseball bat and immediately get a kill, it's not counting as a hot swap medal, and I could not figure out why this was, but the fix that I found was if you just shoot your primary weapon a little bit before you go about your life on the map and switch to your baseball bat to get that kill, it'll then start clicking for the challenge. No idea why, but this seems to be a pretty common bug right now, so that's why that challenge was an absolute nightmare. A second reason this one was really, really hard, guys, is they did not do the traditional melee weapon system in this game. Normally, you would be able to run a knife, or in this example, a baseball bat, as your secondary weapon, and just switch to it and just go start running around with it. But now you actually have to hold down your melee button to switch to your melee weapon, so you're technically always carrying 3 weapons: your primary, your secondary being a pistol or a launcher, and then your baseball bat or your knife. So they made it harder to switch to the weapon, which also makes this challenge just inherently a little bit more complicated than it would have been in past games. Second up, guys, I can't remember which special camo it is, but for the last LMG, you are going to have to get point blank kills. And let me tell y'all, point blanks do not register in Black Ops 6 unless your barrel is practically touching the enemy's body. And let me tell you guys, it took me a little bit to find the easiest way to do this, but you gotta just treat the thing like an SMG. I just went running around like crazy on stakeout until I was able to just stuff the barrel right into somebody and get this one. Now, while this one didn't take as long as I thought it would, it was still kind of a pain trying to figure out which method worked best. I was laying around corners, I was sitting in smoke, but like I said, the point blanks in this game are just so touchy that this challenge is really tough, but it's extra tough for an LMG because an LMG is made for the exact opposite of running around and getting a point blank medal, so they were definitely trolling a little bit with this one. Next up, I gotta give a monster shout out to launchers in this game because, guys, this one challenge might be the hardest one in all of the camo grind for multiplayer, and that is to destroy 3 score streaks in one game. I believe you have to do it 10 times. Now, I know what you're thinking, just hop on a Nuketown. This is easy peasy. UAVs go up every 2 seconds. But one of the launchers does not lock on to anything, guys. You have to literally figure out how to aim up and hit a UAV in the air. Now, obviously, you can hit other score streaks like turrets and things, sentry turrets and things like that, assuming that they end up on the map, but that's a little bit more RNG, and you kind of just have to pray for that to happen 3 times in one game. So it is literally easier just to sit in the spawn and learn how to hit UAVs with it. This is very tough. I actually have not done this challenge yet. I am saving this one for last, and it's probably going to be an entire stream of rage. But there is a secret to it. My buddy did it, and he said it took him quite a long time. It was actually bugged early in the game, too, so a lot of people got it done very easy early on, and I am very envious of them, and I'm not looking forward to that, but this challenge is just inherently hard because, again, many games you may not see enough score streaks unless they're UAVs, and the UAVs are so damn tiny in this game up in the air where it's very hard to hit unless you get the easy lock-on for the launcher. And finally, guys, I want to wrap this up with probably the biggest, not the biggest troll camo challenge, but it is a little bit trolly, and that is direct hits with launchers. They are literally forcing you to run around and absolutely drill somebody with a missile and directly hit them. And it is exactly as it sounds, guys. You literally just have to try to shoot it right at somebody and hope they don't move out of the way, and the missile does not make a direct contact with their body. Although I have not finished this one yet, I've gotten 6 already just running around with them, and it's not hard that much, but I will say it's just kind of trolly, and it's something silly that I would never be trying for with the launcher on its own. And guys, those are all of the main challenges. There's a lot of kind of duplicates that I could have added to this video, but it wasn't really worth it because I wanted to pick ones that are time consuming and also challenging. There are a lot of challenges that are strictly time consuming, and then again, the mastery challenges, you're going to need a little bit of RNG luck getting triple kills with the baseball bat. You're just going to have to go hog wild and get a perfect situation where you're able to swing that thing fast enough. Obviously, hardcore makes the baseball bat a lot easier, and there's a lot of ways around some of the challenges that just make them a little bit simpler, but as you can see in the gameplay in the background, I've just been grinding stakeout. They even added stakeout 24/7 for core, which makes the camo grind for like snipers and stuff like that a lot easier. But guys, the special camos in this game look really good, and some of the challenges are definitely trolly. They're a little bit skillful, but they are very satisfying once you complete them, as long as you don't break a controller in the process. So guys, from my experience on the camo grind, which I am finally almost done with, those are the hardest challenges that I experienced throughout Black Ops 6, and hopefully you've gotten them done. If not, hopefully you're not too scared of doing them, but most importantly, hopefully you enjoyed the video. So guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Normally we do a lot of Halo Infinite content, but we've been doing a lot more Black Ops 6 content. We've been finishing up the camo grind on stream. I'm hoping this week or next week we should be able to cross into dark matter territory, but the dark spine on every gun is going to be taking some time as well. So guys, hit that subscribe button to follow along, hit the like button, leave a comment. What was the toughest camo, or what camo are you not looking forward to on Black Ops 6 if you are camo grinding in multiplayer? And then finally guys, channel memberships and super thanks. If you'd like to support monetarily, that helps me out a lot as a content creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty guys, thought this would be a fun one to do. I've only slammed my desk doing the Torment camo for the baseball bat, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. And guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.